stood a small, simple house made of adobe. In this house lived Lencho, a hard-working farmer with his family. All around him were his fields, filled with ripening corn, his only source of livelihood. As the day ended, Lencho looked hopefully at the sky. The earth was dry, and rain was the only thing his crops needed. Dark clouds gathered in the sky, and Lencho's face lit up. It's during the meal that, as Lencho had predicted, big drops of rain began to fall. His children ran out joyfully, dancing in the refreshing shower. Lencho compared the raindrops to silver coins falling from the sky. This rain meant a good harvest and a secure future. The joy was short-lived. The rain soon turned into a hailstorm. Hailstones as big as marbles pelted the fields, stripping the corn and flattening the beans. When it ended, the fields were white, as if covered in salt. Lencho's heart sank. It's during the meal that, as Lencho had predicted, big drops of rain began to fall. The crops were destroyed. There would be no harvest that year. Still, Lencho did not lose faith. He believed God would help him. The next Sunday, after going to church, he sat down to write a letter. He wrote directly to God, explaining his loss and asking for 100 pesos to survive and sow his field again. He sealed the envelope and confidently wrote the address to God. At the post office, the letter caused a stir. The postman laughed at the unusual address and showed it to the postmaster. But the postmaster, touched by Lencho's faith, decided to help. He admired Lencho's trust in God and wanted to keep that faith alive. So he gathered money from his employees and contributed part of his salary to send back to Lencho. The postmaster and his staff worked together to collect as much as they could. Though they couldn't raise the full amount, they managed to collect 70 pesos. They placed the money in an envelope and signed it simply, God. The following Sunday, Lencho returned to the post office. The postmaster, curious and hopeful, handed him the envelope. Lencho showed no surprise at receiving a reply. He was confident that God would respond. He opened the envelope and counted the money. His expression changed. There were only 70 pesos. Lencho, still full of faith but now angry, sat down to write another letter to God. He thanked God for the money but requested the rest. However, he made one request. Next time, send it directly to him, because he believed the post office employees were thieves.